So Josiah knows how to crochet. And I do not know how to crochet. And I think it is very fascinating that a guy his age can crochet. So he is going to teach me how to... Don't start yet! So I have some green yarn. He has some blue yarn. He's got a blue shirt. I got a black shirt. So we're all matching. It's all great. Oh, and then he's using a green crochet hook, even though I'm using green yarn. So we're all matching today. Everything's gonna be great. Okay, so how do you? So we got the yarn on the table.
And then you have the back so you have this piece. So you see, and then you have this, and then you have it on the back.
Okay, so
and then you twist. You have this, and then you pull up.
Wait! When did you do the second loop?
You don't do a second loop.
No, you just did. You right now. You're in progress of making a second loop. Okay, wait. I have too many things. So, there we go. Just like that, right? That's exactly what you have.
And then you wrap that over.
Oh.
And then you pull through.
And then you pull through.
Wait. This hook is kind of hard, and this is the only.
Well, then give me the easy hook.
Fine.
Cheater. What's the time? You're making me claustrophobic. Okay, so you grab it and then you. Oh no! Wait, you.
No. So let me show you.
Wait, I got it. Okay, and then you loop it like that. Okay.
Yeah, and then you wrap over.
And then you wrap around.
And then you pull through.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a slip knot.
Got it. So now what do I do? Now that I got a slip knot.
Then you just wrap it. Wrap this piece.
Wrap like this.
No. Under.
Oh, under. Under but over.
And then you pull through.
And then I pull through just one layer.
And then this thing kind of needs to be looser.
But I pulled. You told me to pull. I pulled.
Then this thing goes on this side. Sometimes you might have to hold that. And then you pull through like that. And then that's a V. And you make as many as you want of those.
Okay, so I loop around like this. And then I pull up, and then I go over this one and under the bottom one.
Yeah.
And then I pull.
Just like that. And then you do that as many times as you want. And then
Mine does not look attractive so far. That's okay. We're learning. And then you pull, and then you go.
You don't want it to pull it tight. Don't want to have it that tight.
Oh, guys! Look at the little baby bit I've made so far.
You want it to have space in between so that you can.
Wait, when did you do all yours?
So then you're going to have to go down to this again.
You just undid it.
I know. I got to show you this. So you go up over, see how there's space in between? And you don't pull it tight like this. Don't pull it tight like that. You just leave it like just how you did it. So that's how you do it. You do it in, do this, over. And you just keep it. You don't want it too loose. You don't want it too thin. You don't want it too tight. You don't want it too loose. So see?
Gotta find the Goldilocks of crocheting.
So then you wrap over, pull through. But you don't want to pull it too tight. If you pull it too tight, you take your hook out, you pull like that. That's how you want to do it. So there. And I'll show you once I get enough to start. You want to do 5. Start count.
Wait, how many did I do? How many did you do? I didn't do this. I'm gonna restart.
So you need to do 5 or
okay,
15.
Wait. So this goes. 10. Wait, so this goes through the slip knot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, through the slip knot. So then I go front, right?
Yep.
And then
no, under. You go under like that.
That's what I did.
And then you.
Right? You go like that.
The hook.
You go like that, right?
Under.
Under like that?
Yep. And then you move this over, and then you pull and then it's really hard with the hook. So,
guys, I thought this was going to be a 5-minute video. This is going to be a 20-minute video.
This, so it's easier with your fingers at first. So you use your pointer finger, and then you wrap. see how it's like a 4? It's kind of being like a 4. Or like a loop.
Okay.
And then you wrap over and you pull through. And then you do this. And for this, it doesn't have to be as wide as your finger. But you don't want it too big, you don't want it too small.
This is some sorcery, you guys.
This is what I learned first how to do with my fingers before I did the hook.
I can do hook.
There.
Wait, but that's too tight.
There.
You gotta find the Goldilocks. Okay, so you go under. Oh wait, I need to hold this piece of string. Wait, so what do I do with the tail? Does the tail just hang out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then after you've done making a whole thing that you wanted, then what you do is then you're going to sew it in. You're going to stitch it in. But that doesn't come until sometime after this.
What did I do? 1, 2, 3. There, under, pull it, and lift this guy
3, 4, 5, 6,
over,
7, 8, 9,
pull it
10.
down, under, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this video right now, because I am. Oh, shoot.
You need any help?
Am I doing that right?
Yep, there's space in between. And then I'm going to show you guys, Josh, I'm going to show you how you start going into the rows.
Wait, did I do this the right way? Under,
Yeah.
Through. No, I got.
Josh, how to make it as long as you want, like 15 or 10. I like to do 15 to start. And then what you're going to do.
Hold on, we're doing one thing at a time, Josiah. I still don't know how to do this.
I'll just show you the first time.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Wait, my slip knot's too tight. I can't even get my
Then
hook
you
through.
redo it.
How do you undo?
Push it.
Oh, you just pull it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you do to restart.
Wait, how do you start your slip knot? I forgot how to make a slip knot.
So you do this. See how the loose piece of string, not the thing that goes to the ball, is on the front. This piece. The ball is always on the back. The thing that's hooked up to the ball that it's going to be used. You hook it up like this, and then you switch. But I like to do it the opposite way, like this, because then this can go like this. You don't want this guy to move. So then this piece goes here. I'm really used to having it with a hook then with this. There. I like that should be the right way.
Okay, so I hold this guy in my hand. Why do you use my tail so long? That's okay.
It happens. You can't make it as short as you want it, but you might actually have to cut it. But don't cut it right away.
Oh, I wasn't going to cut it, Josiah, trust me.
Because if you do that, then that could make the whole thing tighten. Because if you pull this, if this thing was loose, you pull it, it goes too tight.
So you go under, right? And then you go.
And then you see how it's like an N, like this piece goes in, it up, then you pull through the loop and like that.
Oh! It was the last part I was getting stuck up on. I forgot the yarn always stays through. Okay, I got it. We're all good now.
What, you did it?
Oh wait, you go under and pull.
rows are kind of the hardest part. Kind of the hardest part.
Guys, I'm crocheting.
Yay for that. Nancy has a lot of yarn, so she's been doing this for years. That's who taught me. Nancy taught me how to do this. She's a really good teacher at doing this. Way better than I.
Like I feel like my things are a little bit too loose.
Wait, what? No, they're perfect. It's good. The looser. So there's also a hook that is very small, and guess what? It's really hard to use. But you know what? The hardest part about that hook is because it's so tiny and it's so skinny, it could break easily. So the skinnier the hook, the easier it's going to break.
So, like, if I wanted to now make it a square instead of a line.
So you had to make rows then. Yep. So I'll show you this first step on the row.
Okay.
So you make an extra loop. At the very end, you don't go into this loop. You don't go into it. You go into the very next one. So, cause look.
What?
Because look, if you go into the very.
Don't break all of that. I worked hard.
So if you go into the same loop, you're just gonna go back out. Okay? So you don't want it to go back out.
Wait, so on your yarn.
So look, then, so see this loop? You don't want to go in there. You want to go in this one. Wait, do you?
Which is one below the top one.
You don't want to actually do that. You don't want to do that. You want to go into not that one, but this one.
So the third one.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then there's multiple types. So I'm going to show you all the types. So this one.
I only want to know one type. I don't care. You pick one, and that's what I do.
The most easiest one for me is this one. You already put a loop up, then you go through, pull, then you go through 2 of them, and then you pull, then you wrap another, pull through 2. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like after. And then you don't skip any more after this. And then you're going to have this little line up there, and that's okay. That's what you want. And that's actually the type of crochet that I'm doing on this, Josh. That's actually the type of crochet that I'm doing on this. See?
Your crochet hook and bring your crochet hook towards you.
You started in the middle of the video. Start at the beginning of the video. Okay, I'm just gonna. No,
you have to listen. You have to have the music.
Where's the sound? Oh, I actually muted it.
Play. For absolute beginners. This series of videos is also good if you are already a crocheter and just need a refresher. I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know to get started, so let's get stuck straight in. In this episode you will learn what you need to begin, how to prepare your yarn, a slip knot and a chain stitch. What you will need to begin. In order to start the journey of learning how to crochet, you will of course need a few tools. So the first thing that you're going to need is your yarn. I'm using this paint box yarns in Simply Aran. So I would recommend that you use an Aran weight yarn or a DK, which stands for double knit. And then also when you're looking at your yarn, have a look at the yarn label and it will tell you what size crochet hook you will need. So on this particular one, it tells you to use a 5mm hook. It says 8 USA in the...
We're going to use whatever crochet hook Josiah gave me.
And then a 6 UK. The reason it has different ones is because there are different terms depending on what terms you are using, so UK or USA. Once you've established which size hook you need for your yarn, you then want to go ahead and get your crochet hook ready. I have a selection here because they do come in all different shapes and sizes. This is an aluminium hook with a soft grip handle.
You mean aluminum?
This is an acrylic hook. This is a full aluminium crochet hook and then...
Aluminum?
This is aluminium with a plastic handle, but as I say, there are many more on the market. I would recommend that you start with something with an aluminium head to it, so like this one for example, or these two, because it's much easier to work with at first. You will also need a pair of scissors, a darning needle to tie off your ends when we get to that stage. Stitch marker will come in really handy, but it's not necessarily important when you are just starting out. I will leave links in the description box below of all the places where you can get any of these tools.
I may buy some. I don't know.
Preparing your yarn.
Preparing my yarn.
You want to start by removing your yarn band.
My yarn didn't come with a yarn band.
And then you want to unravel some yarn so that it's nice and easy when you're working with it. You can either choose to work from the centre of the yarn ball or from the outside. It's totally up.
We started from somewhere.
Yeah.
But make sure that you unravel enough, because this will help when it comes to your tension.
Yarn over there.
How to do the slip knot.
The slip knot, not to be confused with the artist, the slip knot.
So to do a slip knot, you want to take the end of your yarn and wrap it around your finger.
You know, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna do what she says. Wait, the slip knot. Oh, perfect. Oh. Now I have nothing. Okay, I have just yarn. Only now I have a very long piece of yarn connected to a very small ball. Okay, so she has her left hand. And
bring it forward to make an X.
Bring it forward to make an X.
Pinch that in your hand that's holding the yarn. Grab the yarn that's attached to the ball.
Wait, where? Whoa!
That's what I told you.
Okay, so she said, "Come." We're gonna watch it.
How to do the slip knot.
We're only gonna watch. No.
So to do a slip knot, you want to take the end of your yarn
I got it.
and wrap it around your finger.
Okay.
Bring it forward to make an X.
I made an X.
Pinch that in your hand that's holding the yarn. Grab the yarn.
Oh, grab the yarn side and go
wrap
up
it around your finger.
and then tie it.
And again, pinch.
You know, it looks the same.
Thumb. Take the back loop.
Oh,
and bring it over the front loop.
Bring it over the
and
front
there
loop.
you have your slip knot. How to do the chain stitch.
Okay.
We're then going to take our crochet hook and insert it into the slip knot.
Okay.
Pull down on the attached piece of yarn, and we are ready to start our chain.
Wait,
so
how did your slip knot get so much smaller?
Your hook. I would recommend you try different ways so that you can
just pull. Oh, you have to pull like that. So you could either pull like that or that.
Okay.
Just switch.
So now we're going to learn how to do the chain stitch.
Find a way that suits you best. I hold mine like this, which is called a knife hold, just how you would hold a knife when eating.
Me too.
There is also the pencil hold, which is like this, just like you would.
That's how I hold it.
Actually, that might be easier.
The way that I hold it,
yes,
which is the knife hold. You then want to get used to holding your yarn. The way that I do this is I bring it around my little finger and around my pointy finger, like so. But again, please play around with this because it will be different from person to person. You then want to take your finger and thumb and you're going to pinch just underneath the slip knot.
I don't even
and this
wrap
creates
it.
your tension for your project.
My hands are getting
So
sore.
now we're ready to create a chain. You're going to wrap your yarn around the hook where we have created the tension. You then want to grab the yarn with your crochet hook and bring your crochet hook towards you and through the loop. That is a chain. So I'll show you that again. So you want to go around the yarn and then grab the yarn and pull it through. Around, grab the yarn and pull it through. When you wrap your yarn around the hook, this is called yarn over and will be used in many different techniques throughout crochet.
Whoa, when did you do so many
So yarn
things?
over.
Oh, wait, I gotta catch up.
And pull through the loop.
I gotta stop! I need to catch up.